This is your castle. Must be nice to be home, huh? Well?
You know, something just don't feel quite right.
Yeah! Move it! Let's go! Queen Minnie needs to see you! The castle's in danger! Hurry, to the library!
I had forgotten all about the topiary, like, animals playing instruments. I love the fat gerbil.
I'm sure it's all a reference to a bunch of classic Disney cartoons that I don't know. So, for this, we equip the Hero's Crest. It has the most strength out of, like, all the Keyblades we have, but it has no, magic.
And Chicken Little's got the most strength of anyone here, oh my god!
Oh, this is gonna be hard, I have to explain two things at once. So, Hero's Crest ability is that finisher in the air does, like, a lot more damage. As well, Chicken Little is kind of like a magnet, normally. It brings, like, enemies towards you and stuns them. It's got an FPS mode, which is its limit. You normally kind of want to save that for last, because Chicken Little normally heals you, but this part is not that difficult.
I like that it turns into a first-person shooter with Chicken Little, though. Mm-hmm. Just holding him like a gun, forcing him to, like, vomit out marbles or whatever the fuck.
You know, before people coined the term FPS, they used to say Chicken Little likes.
I'm glad that Nomura, you know, he really pulled down the asses of Chicken Little as a maniac with a gun.
Yeah, it turns out Chicken Little was the first Doomsday prepper. Everyone's just been taking inspiration from him.
So, one thing this world also introduces are the bomb enemies. The bomb enemies, after a while, will start a countdown going from 9 to 0. Around 5 seconds, I believe. Like, they try to start jumping at you, and you can do the cutie dodge roll to get away from them. If you're hit by it, as you can see, it basically does like a little below half of my HP at this moment.
Jeez.
Yeah, like, they're really only dangerous if you let them actually explode, so you generally want to make them a high priority with, like, mob fights.
Sure, but I can see how it's easy to lose track of them in, like, a larger group of enemies.
Yes, but luckily, like, they never really spawn in, like, too large a group. It's usually only, like, 5 to 8 enemies.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got this. I got this.
Wow, what a perfect first try jump you did there.
I agree. This is really goes to show why they call me hardcore.
So as we set up in the last episode, these are the unionizers, right?
Yeah, they've gone rogue. They've gone too far.
Does that make us union busters? I don't know if I like this anymore.
Well, you know, this is more like a Tom Clancy novel where the Union guys are all insane terrorists.
Oh, phew, okay. Well, now I feel okay.
Sora, Donald, Pinkerton.
Also, don't worry, we're gonna build them a roller coaster later.
Thank God. Something to pay them back for all their hard work.
So, we just got the high jump for Sora. Every, like, form has like a special unlockable like movement form, which is kind of required for getting all the puzzle pieces and the bonus bosses. High jump is pretty handy because, well, it just makes your jump higher. And that's really about it. There's not much else to say.
But these are like skills that affect not only Sora in the form, but also just normally.
Your Majesty, Queen Minnie, we're back. You're here.
Your Royal Highness, did you happen to summon us?
Yes.
Where's the king?
Excuse him. This is our friend Sora. Sora! The king told me all about you in his letters. He said you're a very brave young man.
So, do you know where he is?
Your Majesty, what your Highness doing in your castle? Oh my, so those are the Heartless.
Don't worry, we'll take care of him.
I know I can count on you, Sora. Now there's something I'd like all of you to come and see. Would you please escort me to the audience chamber?
What?
I forgot to warn everyone else in the castle about the danger. We must be sure they're hidden somewhere safe.
Okay, we'll go tell them.
The whole castle?
We just gotta split up, Donald.
I'll make sure that everyone knows what's going on.
No, Sora, you just get lost.
Okay, then I'll stay with the queen.
Good.
Alrighty then, see you later.
The audience chamber, right, ma'am?
Yes, Sora. Let's be on our way.
Damn thing for nothing, Donald and Goofy.
It's only one of many chirps. We won't be going to that book for a while.
No.
I'm sorry, chirps, but you've been here for years. You know how I like to do LPs.
That's right.
Let's go!
On the freaking maniac difficulty like the pots.
Let's go!
So, this is an escort quest, but it's honestly not that much of a problem because whenever you're actually near Minnie, she does like a spell that's probably way more damaging than like anything you currently have in your arsenal.
I'm pretty sure Minnie is escorting you.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how bad this is, given that you have to call her every 5 feet to your place, but like, it seems like she instantly kills all the enemies.
This way!
Well, the thing is, you have to call her every 5 feet, but she's very fast, and that didn't happen. I was very good at the thunder. Don't believe this game's lies.
Just one moment. As soon as the trouble started, I made sure to seal this room. Now then, shall we? Not here too!
I got him.
So, I kind of forgot to explain Thunder. Let me do that right now, because this is not really a very special segment.
Did they even attack? Oh, okay.
Let's go!
So Thunder is a spell. It's generally very slow, so it's handy mostly for enemies whose like hit point kind of stays stationary. Whenever you do that, it stuns and puts them in the air for a bit, so it's mostly really handy to get more air combos in on enemies.
Okay.
This way.
And that's mostly about it, really, at this point. It's very slow, it's kind of cumbersome. Don't use them on these pillar men like I did, because they will just fucking dodge it by moving 2 centimeters to the right.
This way.
You can clear this entire room, but you shouldn't. It takes so much fucking time. You get some extra XP, but who cares?
Yeah, it really feels like they're not even threatening you.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's mostly... Like, this entire room is just supposed to, like, showcase to you that you gotta stay kinda close to Minnie.
Okay.
Come on, give me a break. Huh?
In front of the bathing white light comes our real hero, Walt Disney.
Whoa.
The room below is called the Hall of the Cornerstone. Our castle has always been safe from worlds that are evil, thanks to the Cornerstone of Light, which we keep down there.
The cornerstone of light?
This is the castle's cherished cornerstone. Oh, but look! The thorns, they must be the work of someone very evil. I wonder what this could mean.
Huh?
Magnificent!
No way.
Well, well, well. What have we here? If it isn't the wretched Keyblade holder and his pitiful lackeys.
Now you're gonna deal with me!
All in good time. I promise you'll be able to partake of my vengeance, but you must be patient.
Just what are you doing here, Maleficent?
Ah, Queen Minnie. Radiant as always. I'm here on a property venture. I want this castle for my own. However, it's a bit too bright for what I have in mind. I suppose I'll just have to fill every room with my personal touch of darkness.
You'd better stop right now if you know what's good for you.
Ooh, how frightening. Very well, I'll stop. Just as soon as the castle belongs to me.
What a hag.
Nothing like this has ever happened before. I looked through all the records in the library, but I couldn't find a single clue.
Oh!
Huh?
We should go ask somebody who knows lots of stuff that ain't in any book.
Merlin the Wizard! Yes, that's perfect. Merlin just might know something about this mess. Let's ask his advice.
We saw him in Hollow Bastion, right?
Yeah, let's go. Anybody home?
Merlin!
The castle's in danger.
What is all that racket? Oh, I thought. Oh, it's you. It looks like you've learned a bit since the last time I saw you.
Really?
Wait a minute! Let's talk about the problem! It's Magnificent! She's back!
Where? Inside the castle?
Yup, and Heartless too.
Oh dear.
Magnificent wants to send over the whole castle and own it. She filled the whole cornerstone with tiny bags and she's kind of full of that. There's hardness in every part of the castle. The queen is in danger. What?
Perhaps I'd better just see for myself. Interesting.
What's happening, Merlin?
This is not good. In fact, I'm afraid it's quite serious.
What's that?
My boy, that is a gateway to a special world. Someone in that world is responsible for what's going on in this castle. Of that, I'm certain.
Oh boy!
We knew we could count on you, Merlin.
Then we should go get him.
Wait a moment. The perpetrators must be stopped, of course, but there's something else to do first. Somewhere in that world, there should be another door that's identical to this one. I believe our enemies are utilizing that door. As long as it remains open, the castle will be in grave danger. Listen carefully, Sora. You must find that door, and when you do, lock it with your keyblade.
Got it.
You'll get down on us.
And now, one more thing. You're heading into a very special world. While you're there, the nature of that world may tempt you to do something dark. You must resist that temptation at all costs.
What do you mean?
You'll know soon enough. I have faith in you, my lads.